They say I did it. That I took the axe and ended them both.
In this house, the past never dies. But the stories live on.
Welcome back, haunted friends. So tonight we're back with another episode here, and we are taking you inside one of the most infamous murder houses in America, the Lizzie Borden house, located right here in Fall River, Massachusetts. This isn't just another investigation night. This is ground zero for one of the most gruesome and unsolved crimes in U.S. history. And tonight, I'm going to be taking you in and asking those questions that weren't asked back in 1892. Who was it? Was it Lizzie Borden herself? Was it the uncle John Morse? Or was it Bridget, the maid, Maggie? Who knows? Or maybe it goes even deeper and deeper down the family line. Was it possibly a curse that overtook them? Tonight, we're going to find out. And I'm bringing you guys right along here with me. So stay tuned and let's get this night started.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I am the house manager here at the Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast. I kind of wanted to give you a little rundown of each room, kind of the history and the haunting happenings that happen in this house. So starting with this room, this is the room that unfortunately Mr. Borden was murdered in. He received about 10 to 11 blows to the front of the face with what we presume to be an axe. They never actually found the murder weapon. But Mr. Borden was murdered in this room, unfortunately, and Mr. Borden, as far as the hauntings go, so throughout the house you'll see that there's jars of change left everywhere, and it is said that if you leave Mr. Borden an offering or if you pay him rent, he'll leave you alone, but if you touch his change or if you pocket his change, he's not going to take that too kindly. Guests are more than welcome to touch his change, but you'll see when we go up to his bedroom that we actually have a letter with some change that was sent back to the house because someone had pocketed it and some horrible things started to happen. Mr. Borden, who is also, he's not a fan of the Irish, so a lot of Irish would come into America to work in the mills in this area, but he wasn't a fan of the Irish. He said that the Irish were nothing but low class and thieves, and so when we've had Irish come into this house, Mr. Borden tends to follow them around and keep an eye on them. Andrew tends to hang out in this room, I feel like. I feel like Andrew, he's not stuck in this room, but I feel like we get a lot of communication with Andrew in this room. He's called me a hag. He's told me to get out, leave, finish, done. This is my house. Not too long ago, I actually asked Mr. Borden if I could sit on the couch next to him, and my device actually said, "Don't push it." And so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna push it, but yeah, so Mr. Borden, he tends to hang out in this area, but he does wander about the house. So, all right, so the next important room I would say is the room Mrs. Borden was murdered in. So this is the room that Mrs. Borden was murdered in. So on that morning, Uncle John, this gentleman right there on that picture, he was the biological uncle of Lizzie and Emma Borden. He showed up the night before the murders and he actually spent the night in this room. And so Mrs. Borden was in here tidying up the room that morning, and somebody had came in as she was making the bed, came in through the door, and she continued making the bed. They got behind her, they hit her to the side, she fell down, they got on top, and about 18 to 19 more times they attacked Mrs. Borden. We have gotten Mrs. Borden in this room a few times. People have said that they've heard sobbing in the middle of the night, being tucked in, feeling like someone's rubbing their head or holding their hand. Seeing her shadow going up and down the front staircase is all linked to Mrs. Borden. They also have said that in the middle of the night they'll hear like a loud commotion going on the first floor, doors being slammed, women arguing. Lizzie and Abby, the stepmother, they used to get into screaming matches in this house. So if anything, it might just be that residual energy that is still here. So that's the murder room. Yep, so that was that room right there was his office. At the time of the murder. It was an office slash sewing room, I believe. And then this was, this room right here was Andrew and Abby Borden's bedroom. Now, it is said that Andrew, he is very protective over this desk for some reason. None of the furniture in the house belonged to the Bordens. Unfortunately, when the girls had moved out, they put all of their furniture into storage. A fire broke out and everything was ruined. But for some reason, Andrew is very protective over this desk. So anytime a guest has messed with the desk, touched the desk, they claimed that they have woken up in the middle of the night to Andrew Borden sitting in that chair, staring at them intently, angrily, that they had touched his desk. And even during investigations, we have gotten the words, "my desk." And then this is also one of the letters that we have here that was returned to the gift shop with some change. We can go up to the third floor. Now this room, this was Bridget Sullivan's room. So this was the room that Bridget slept in, that she was in while she worked for the Bordens. We get some pretty active, heavy stuff up here. We've definitely had some interesting nights in this room. A lot of the EMFs tend to go off. We've actually gotten, I have a video of an orb coming straight out from that dress. It was pretty interesting. And then right through here, and so this is the children's room. So a story that a lot of people are not aware of is the other murders that occurred just right next door, about 40 years prior to the Borden murders. So 40 years prior, living next door was Lodwick Borden. Lodwick Borden was Mr. Borden's uncle, so Lizzie's great uncle. He was married to his second wife, Eliza Darling, and Eliza Darling was suffering from what we know today as postpartum depression. Back in the 1840s, women couldn't really discuss their mental health. She had 3 children, and with each child that depression just kept getting worse and worse. So one day in a fit of psychosis, she actually brought her 3 children down to the basement next door, and she attempted to drown them in the cistern. The eldest was Maria, who was 3. The second was Eliza Ann, who was 2, and the youngest was Holder, who was just an infant. After this crime had been committed, she then proceeded to go to the first floor. She took her own life with her husband's straight razor. Now, for some reason, the mom and the children from next door, they have now moved on to our house. This is their room, this is their space. As you can see, there's a toy box that is full of toys and games and books, and guests who are aware of the children that reside and has taken up residence in this house, they'll bring in their own offerings of toys and candy and whatnot. The children are extremely active in this house. In the middle of the night, the toys will randomly start going off. Even during the day, daytime guides have said that they've come up here and the toys will randomly start going off. People have said they felt as if a child's crawling into bed with them, the sheets getting pulled off of them, feet getting tickled, hearing children running up and down the stairs. So even guests staying on the second floor and guests visiting on the first floor have encountered the kids. So although they have their own space up here, they do wander about the house. The only area I would say the children don't go down to is the basement. They don't go down to the basement. That's because their mom is down there. But we love Holder and we love Eliza Ann. They like to play. They just want that attention. That's all they want. This is the original cistern. Through the years, they have painted and they've sanded the walls of the cistern. But if you take a picture with a flash on, a face pops up every time. I think it's just a full little optical illusion that comes with the house. But some people say it looks like a man. Some people say it looks like a Victorian lady.
She's looking right here. I can see.
You can see it.
Yeah. Is this just something to do with the painting on the wall or something?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just like a.
Let's see. Let me come back here. If you look, you see the eyes and the mouth. Weird.
This is the room where the previous owner used to run the midnight seances. And there is something malicious in here. People have been scratched. They've had their hair pulled. Men have heard growling and hissing. Using an S-box, you know, scans through the radio frequencies and it's not filtered, and people have been called some pretty horrible names in here. So it definitely has a colorful language. So this room tends to be a lot on the active side. But also, this was also the room where they had found what they thought was the murder weapon. So they found a broken hatchet in a box with what appeared to be blood and hair. But after it was tested, it actually wasn't blood, it was rust, and the hair that was on it was cow, so it wasn't the actual murder weapon. But they're pretty sure, lining up the broken hatchet with the skulls of Andrew and Abby Borden that they used in trial for evidence and also for further analysis, they're pretty sure that was the type of device that was used to kill Andrew and Abby, but unfortunately they never found the actual murder weapon. But this is the room where they did find that broken hatchet. But also, so right above us is the couch that Mr. Borden was murdered on. Now, any wires or pipes that you see, they were added on after Mr. Borden, because again, he didn't have the indoor plumbing or the electricity, but the bones of the house are all original. And so if you look right up in here, you can actually see the blood stain and the drip marks. So where Mr. Borden's body sat, waiting to be autopsied, stained the floorboards and dripped down.
Can I have you shine that light one more time? Cool. Is that what that red is too, right there in the wood, the discoloration?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
And also Mrs. Borden too. There's carpet underneath, well, it was carpet on top of the wood where she was murdered, but the floorboards are also stained under there also.
So you said a entity is down here, correct?
Yes.
Something malevolent?
You know, I think it's malevolent. I think it is, I don't feel like it's demonic. I don't feel like it was human either. I think it may have something to do with the property. I think it's been here for a very long time. I think that it likes to scare people. I think it likes to mess with people, and it feeds off of those emotions.
So again, just to be double checked there, so you don't think it's demonic?
No, I don't think it's demonic.
Okay. So as far as, because there's obviously a lot of rumors as far as around the Borden family, around the murders. So considering we're down here and we're talking about, you know, her ancestors, I guess you could say, like, you know, her family members prior. Do you think that there's a curse that was held over the family?
Yes.
You believe that?
Yes.
Do you think that has anything to do with the murder?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. I think, you know, the Borden family, they date back to many, many years. And if you actually trace back their heritage, they, through the mom's side, the biological mom's side, Sarah, her side of the family is actually related to one of the first witches that were part of the Salem witch trial. And then what happened next door with Lodwick and his wife, Eliza Darling, what happened with Lizzie. And then she also had another cousin out in Sarah Cornell, who was her cousin, and it was also brutally murdered. I think there's something with the Borden family for sure.
So now there's another rumor that I was wanting to ask about too, and I wanted your intake or input on it. So there was rumors obviously about Andrew Borden possibly abusing Lizzie.
Yes.
And that is one of the reasons as to why she may or may not have committed the murder.
Right. we do not have any proof if there was any abuse going on. What I can say is it's definitely something that happened a lot back then, and it wasn't talked about, and I don't think the girls would have talked about it. I think that, in my own opinion, it would have been the only justifiable way that the Bordens should have been murdered. If there was that type of abuse going on and Mrs. Borden, Abby didn't do anything to stop it, I can understand. But if there was no abuse going on and, you know, this was a murder for the wealth or...
I was gonna say that was gonna be my next one, was about the wealth.
Yeah, well, so Andrew and Mr. Borden, I think they were in some sketchy business deals together, honestly. I know that Mr. Morse's visit, there was a discussion about a cattle deal that morning of the murders, and the conversation did get kind of heated. And, you know, Mr. Borden, you know, Uncle John felt that, you know, there was this cattle deal. They're going to make, it's a really good deal. They're going to make a lot of money off of this deal. And Mr. Borden had the funds to fund this deal, but Mr. Borden was just not budging. He's like, no, I'm not going for it. And so the conversation did get a little heated. And Mr. Borden was basically like, look, I have things I have to do today. I know you have things that you have to do. Why don't we go run our errands and we'll meet back here around noon and we'll discuss this further. And so Uncle John agreed, he left, and then Mr. Borden left 15 minutes later. And then after that happened, Mr. Borden unfortunately was murdered when he returned home from running his errands. But I will say that after Lizzie was acquitted, her and her sister did sign a cattle deal for their uncle. So
do you think that her uncle had something to do with the murder?
Uncle John was very sketchy. When he did return back to the house around 11:50 a.m. Now, Mr. Borden was murdered between 11 and 11:20 a.m. And so at 11:50 a.m., this house was completely swarming with police and detectives. And Uncle John, who got dropped off around the corner from a streetcar, he walks up the road, and I mean, he walks past everybody. He doesn't even ask, like, hey, what's going on? You know, is my family okay? He doesn't say anything. And one of the detectives sees this, and he's like, who is this guy? Because he goes to the back of the house, and he picked a pear off the pear tree and starts eating his pear. So the detectives go over to talk to him, like, excuse me, who are you? And he says, oh, I'm John Morse. I'm Lizzie and Emma Borden's uncle. I'm staying with the Bordens as a guest. And then he starts spewing an alibi. They didn't even ask him, like, where were you this morning? He was like, oh, I left the house this morning around 9:15, and I went to my niece and nephews across town. And coincidentally, Dr. Bowen, who was also the primary doctor who lived across the street from the Bordens, was doing house calls. And he said, oh, I went to my niece and nephews, and Dr. Bowen, he made a house call for my niece. So if you need to know where I was, just talk to Dr. Bowen because he saw me over there. But also I stopped at the post office to get a stamp, and oh, here's the receipt for that 1-cent stamp. And he said, oh, I decided to take a different route in Fall River because it's such a gorgeous day, but unfortunately I got lost. Luckily, these two gentlemen who were riding horses, they gave me directions on where I could catch the streetcar, and the gentlemen's names were this and this, and the horses' names were that and that. And when I found the area to catch the streetcar, I remember the streetcar number was this, and the badge number of the gentleman who was driving the streetcar was also that. And before they dropped me off around the corner from 2nd Street, we picked up 6 Irish priests, and we had a wonderful conversation. So all of those little details, it's almost as if Uncle John was establishing an alibi. But besides Lizzie signing a cattle deal for her uncle, Uncle John was also a butcher by trade. So just throwing that out there. Yep.
Do you think she did it?
Lizzie? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Lizzie was completely guilty. But I don't think she was completely innocent either. With Mr. Borden being seen coming home around 11, and 20 minutes later, Bridget's running out of this house screaming about a murder. One of the first people to see Lizzie was Mrs. Churchill. And Mrs. Churchill is wealthy. She has nothing to lose or gain from any of this. And when she testified in court, she said when she first came over here, Lizzie was not sweaty. She wasn't disheveled. She had no blood on her. She was perfectly put together. She just had a look of shock. And so between 11 and 11:20, I personally don't think that is enough time for a Victorian woman who would have had layers on, I mean a petticoat, a corset, to commit a murder on one of the hottest days of the year. She would have at least been sweating. Your adrenaline's rushing, she would have at least had sweat. But no, Mrs. Churchill said no, she wasn't sweaty, her hair wasn't misplaced. I just don't think 20 minutes is enough time for Lizzie to kill her father.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your time.
You're very welcome.
What's up, everybody? All right, so we are now currently in the attic. This is where the maid's room was. And it's also where, if we go down this way, we're going to have access to where the kids stayed. And the kids are actually from, like, her great aunt or whatever. And basically what it is that she lived next door. Her name is Eliza. And her two kids that came from next door actually came over here. And they stayed a lot here. So this is actually known as a kids' room. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of kids in here. And we got some toys set up for them. Some cat balls, a mag light, things that's going to light up and make noise for them. So we're going to try to see if we can connect with them and see what answers we might be able to find, alright? My mom's already in here. Chilling on the floor. Ready to go. We got that over here. Alrighty. Is there any spirits in here that want to talk? Ooh. Oh. Dead bell just went off. Dead bell. Okay. Is there a kid in here with us? Can you hit the bell twice if there's a kid in here? Maybe you can turn that light on for us?
Healing.
Healing. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. That was so good. Alright. Can you turn it back off if there's... Just so you just confirm that there is a child spirit. Goodness, I can't even speak. Turn it off again if there's a child spirit. Okay. Can you hit it back to back though? You gotta hit it twice. Turn that candle off. God. Turn it off. I know you can. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much.
How about the mag light? Can you turn the mag light off?
See if you can do the mag light. Just go ahead and turn it off over there by the toy box. Can you find it? Go ahead. Turn it off. Bell just went off again. Can you hit it twice on the bell? Look at, I can show you. So just like this, ready? You gotta hit it twice, just like that. That's the only way that I'm gonna believe that something is standing right there. Hit it twice. Come on, I know you can do it. Come on. What about that light again? Can you turn this off again? Come on, turn it back on. Let's see you do that.
Hi everyone.
Hi, hello. That just said hi everyone. Hi everyone. If that was just you, can you turn that light on again? Can you turn that little flame on? Light the candle. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You got this. Just turn it on. Come on. Or hit the dead bell twice. Back to back. There you go. Light went on. So can we use the candle then to ask questions to you? Is that okay? Can you turn it off so I know that it's okay to ask questions here? Okay. Bell went off once. Turn the candle off if I can ask a question. You turning that off is going to allow me to know so that way I can go ahead.
She killed me.
She killed me. She killed me.
Makes me sad.
It does. Because Eliza killed them. I don't think she meant wrong.
Mentally, she wasn't good.
Do you believe it was postpartum depression?
Yeah,
You do? How so?
because that can mess you up. It can get you really depressed and you do crazy things. And they didn't understand mental health back then.
No, not at all.
So that means go get your mental health checked out if you're not feeling good.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm assuming by that you don't like talking about those things, correct? Do you love your mother? Can you turn the candle on if you love her a lot? Do you forgive her? Can you turn the candle on if you forgive her? Where's your mom? And I know that it was not a good thing that she did. She didn't really do right by you. But she did love you, and I fully believe that. So if you believe that and you can forgive her for what she did to you.
I lived right there.
Yeah, you lived right across the street.
Next door.
Next door, that's right. Can you just turn the candle on if you forgive her? I think your mom, it would help your mom a lot. Just turn the candle on. Do you think they might have witnessed anything here?
I don't
If
think
they
so.
had passed away prior, their spirits, do you think their spirits have witnessed anything here?
It's possible.
Oh, well, that went on. Can you tell me anything about what happened here? There was a pretty bad crime scene that happened, or a murder. I don't know why I said crime scene. Okay. So there was a disarray.
Disarray.
What does disarray mean? That means like a mess, right? Disaster. Okay. So you're right, there was a mess. Do you know anything about it? Did you guys witness anything from that? You can either turn the candle off and back on if you witness something, or you can hit the dead bell again. What did you witness here? All you gotta do is say the word. Let the word come across here. What did you witness? What did you witness here? If anything at all. What about that mag light? Can you turn that mag light back on if you're still with us right now? This is still one of the children. Can you turn that mag light off? Come on. Is your thing on?
What? No.
Turn yours on. Let's see what comes across that at the same time as this. Ah, see, they even agree to turn it on. Dun, dun, dun. Does anybody here know anything about the murders? May not. You don't even have to be a child here. Cut.
Cut.
They were cut. Just a little bit.
Oh, there it goes. Now it just went off twice. The children?
No, the children were drowned.
No,
But the parents were cut.
Well, no. You know who else cut?
The mother.
So down in the basement, she was telling us more about Eliza and what she had did afterwards. And for that to come across with cut, she slit her throat with a knife.
Yep.
She slit her throat with a knife. So that just said cut.
Loss of
So now I'm wondering if we
consciousness.
might be talking with either Eliza or still talking with the child. What is that?
Loss of consciousness.
Now her thing just said over there, lost his consciousness.
Which would have happened if she slit her throat.
Mm-hmm.
Please leave here.
Please leave here. Are we not allowed to be here anymore? Should we leave out of this room and go to a different spot? Are we speaking with Eliza? Can you ring the bell twice if we're talking with Eliza? Or you can turn the flash or the candle light off. Blow it out if we're speaking with Eliza. Or we're speaking to somebody else. We were off to a really great start with the activity. We were getting a lot of good things from the children next door with Eliza and what happened to them. But it ended up starting to die off a little bit. So this is where we decided to stop what we were doing and head over to the next spot, which was the parlor room where Andrew Borden's death happened at. What's up, guys? So we are currently seated right here in the parlor. This is actually where Andrew Borden was killed at. So he was just sitting there, napping away. And whoever it was came in, gave him about 10 to 11 hits to the head. So, we're going to be sitting here, we're going to be asking some questions in regards to his death, and try to see what we can find out and get some answers about. So, let's get started. So, on the couch there, right there, they have a prop here, but this is supposed to be Andrew Borden. And then right over there we have a red pod. And then I have a Spirit SB7 over there by my mom. She's just chilling out. And we got a dead bell over there, alright? So, who is anybody in here with us? Is Andrew Borden here? Can we speak with him? Autopsy. Huh?
I said, come see.
Come see? I thought it said autopsy. Should.
If Andrew's here, can you ring the bell?
If Andrew Borden is here, can you ring the bell, please? Andrew. I know that you were the head. Oh. One pod's going off. Hello? So, if we're speaking with Andrew currently, can you ring the bell twice, back to back? You got it? One more. One more time. What was that? Baby. Say it again. Baby. So Andrew, or any other spirits? Oh, now it's going off even more. Is that just for me though? Is that just for me stepping over it? Can you turn it off if that's you?
Thank you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I do that though? Well, I stepped. Alright, hold on. Turn it off. If it's a spirit. Hold on a second. If this is a spirit, can you turn it off? Oh, no. Wait. Don't turn it off. Don't turn it on. So, okay, so now I'm walking all around it, near it. Still not going off. Now it is again. Okay. So if this is a spirit, can you turn this on twice? I see like the REM pod though. Can you hit this twice back to back just like this? That's how we know if it's a yes or a no. It's the only way we're gonna know. You gotta hit it twice. Boom, boom, back to back. That is what I would consider to be an intelligent response.
We know you're intelligent.
Absolutely. So Andrew Borden, can you turn that off, please? Can you turn the REM pod off? Thank you. Can you come through that device over there? Can you tell us what residence this is in? Whose house is this? What's the family's last name?
It's a Borden.
It did? It said what?
Borden.
Whoa, whoa. What's going off again? What did that just say? Did you say Borden? One more time, can you tell me where it is that we're at right now? What's this house name? There it goes. Okay, what happened in this room? You said murder. Is that what that just said, or am I just wanting it to say that?
I think you're wanting it.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened in this room? Did a murder here? Ooh. Did a murder happen here? Was somebody murdered in this room? Can you hit the bell twice? Back to back? What happened to Mr. Borden?
What's a murder?
Sounded like it. Can you hit the bell twice if Andrew Borden was murdered in this room?
Again.
It's gotta be twice. You guys could do it. You guys hit it enough times. Boom, boom. Ding, ding. Come on. Was he murdered here? You know, we just came in here, we just wanted to talk with you. That's enough? Is that what that just said? That's enough?
Sounds like it.
Oh, okay. Hello. So far some of the equipment's been going off. I'm still not convinced yet because the SP7 over here has been saying some stuff. Murder came through, Borden came through, I believe. So we're getting some things through here. But I'm still just not convinced yet. REM pod on the couch keeps going off. The dead bell keeps going off. Oh, there we go. So maybe we might be getting somewhere.
Margaret.
Margaret. Maggie. Is this the maid that we're speaking to right now? Is this Margaret? Morse. John Morse. Is that right? That bell just went off twice. Are we speaking with John Morse? Is it demon? I don't think so. Are you referring to... What can you tell me about John Morse? He seems pretty suspicious. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said it said absolutely.
No, I did.
Did John Morse come
I
back
think it
here?
said assault him.
Assaulted? Did he assault Andrew Borden? What'd it say? You know, somebody who ends up giving too much information seems pretty guilty to me, huh? What else has happened in this house? Pod back on. So do you think it was Margaret and John Morse that did it? Because you said both of their names. Can you hit it twice if that's who you believe did it? Did you guys see it happen, the spirits in the house? Oh, that just went off again. Spike. Is that Andrew Borden over there? Ooh. Andrew, can you turn that? Okay. Andrew, what happened to you? Andrew, if that's you sitting on the couch over there, can you make that REM pod go off? If that's you, Andrew, can you make it go off? Is this a demon again? Was this family cursed?
You warned us?
Did somebody talk you into doing this? What happened? What did Andrew do? Did Andrew deserve what happened to him? It's over here. Hear me. We hear you. Whoa. Okay, so that's going off now. Jesus. Andrew, are you guilty of something? Do you think you deserved what happened to you? What he did? What did you do, Andrew? Did you do something bad? Did you do something bad, Andrew? Is this what got you killed? Well, who was killed first, though?
Stepmother.
Stepmother was killed first. So here's my question, though, is what? Okay. Why is it that if it had something to do with what Andrew did, right, Mr. Borden, because he did some shady stuff, right? Why would they go after the mom first?
Maybe he was doing something to Lizzie and she never did anything about it.
Wow.
There's your answer.
That was like spot on and loud. Ooh, that just sent chills up my spine when you said that. And then that went off.
If I was right, can you ring the bell?
Is that what happened? If that's true, can you ring the bell? Is that why the maid's stuck up for Lizzie in the stand? Protected her? Did stuff happen to Lizzie? Oh.
Twice.
That was twice.
Yeah. Maybe Morse killed him because he knew what was going on. And he did it for her. And the maid knew. And
Oh, was
stuck
it
up
on
for
it?
Lizzie.
Do you think that's what... Okay. I have chills on my back right now so badly.
That mirror freaked you out?
I don't know. So let's ask this then. Look at it, it's like we're ready, let's go. Is that what happened then? Can you confirm that? Tell us how this thing too. Use your voice. That's giving you a voice. Okay, I see. So then would you say, let's say this, right? Did Andrew Borden abuse Lizzie?
Ring the bell if you did.
Andrew Borden, nothing's gonna happen to you now. You're already in the afterlife. Ooh. Can you ring the bell if you... Okay, can you ring it twice if you abused your daughter, Lizzie?
Did you say everyone?
Everybody. Andrew, did you love your daughter? Did you love Lizzie?
Did you love her a little bit too much?
Is that why you never really sold her off to a man and allowed that marriage to happen? Ooh, that's going off. Ooh. Ooh.
I consider it double.
Sounded like it. If that's what happened, can you ring the bell twice again? Just to confirm. We just want to confirm something. Is that what happened? So we're thinking Andrew Borden abused Lizzie Borden, right? That's going off. Okay, so
And the mother didn't do anything about it.
Andrew Borden abused Lizzie Borden. We're thinking, based off of these answers, some of these answers we're getting here, that John Morris knew or found out about it, and that maybe that's why that he took an axe to Andrew Borden, and possibly that's why he went after the mom.
She didn't do anything about it.
And she didn't do anything about it. Well, wasn't John Morris related to her too? Related to Abby? I don't remember.
I don't know how they related.
We don't know. We're not saying this is what happened. Based off of some of these answers coming through right now, we're trying to pin this together and trying to point it together. But again, we're not 100% saying that this is accurate because, you know, we're just trying to figure this out right here. So let's see what else we can find out here. Ooh. Are you saying, are you disagreeing with me right now? It says C.
Now I speak Spanish?
Huh?
Now I speak Spanish?
Not like that. I think it was saying C, like, look. Andrew Borden. Let's hear it from you. Let's have you. I'm calling you through, Andrew. I'm asking you to step forward.
Confess or proclaim your innocence.
You're already in the afterlife, man. Are you guilty or are you innocent? What did you say? Are you guilty or are you innocent? If you think you're innocent, make the REM pod go off. But if you're guilty and you know you are and it's time to confess, hit the dead bell. You're innocent. So you think you're innocent here.
You just love your daughter?
Can you ring the REM pod if you just loved your daughter? You gotta make it go longer than that. Andrew Borden, we're asking you, man. Did you love your daughter? You loved her so much, you never would have hurt her. So then let me ask you this. If you slept with your daughters, would that be abusing them in your eyes? Right? Maybe that's looking at it like he loved them extra. Look at that's just going off, bro. That's going off.
Wow.
So did you look at it as if you loved them? You were just showing them love, extra affection. What the? What? Did I say you're onto it?
John.
So Andrew, in your own voice, in your own words, do you think you deserved what happened to you? Alright, hold on. If you think you deserve what happened to you, make the REM pod over there go off. If you don't think you deserve what happened to you, make the dead bell go off. If you think you deserve every bit of what happened to you, you didn't. He doesn't think he deserves that.
You did that to your daughters.
Did Abby know about it? Did Abby know the whole time? So we'll say the REM pod's a yes. That really just hit twice. I feel like somebody else is really bad. So, are you telling me right now that those rumors are true? What did you say? Are those rumors true? The REM pod means yes. The dead bell means no. Did you sexually assault your daughter? Or I guess in your eyes,
You love her too much.
loved her too much. REM pod means yes, dead bell means no. What do you say? Are those rumors true? That's all I want to know. So I said yeah. Did that just say yeah?
Fuck the yo.
Oh. Is that what the heated argument was with John Morse? REM pod means yes, dead bell means no. Is that what the heated argument was about? No.
Was it about cattle?
Oh, that said yes, but this one says no though. Was it about the cattle? REM pod means yes, dead bell means no. No. What else could happen?
Was it about money?
That was weird. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
Which, could that have been somebody running through the house screaming? That's a long shot, but I'm just thinking like maybe like residual energy. Ooh. Alrighty guys, so energy's I feel like it kind of shifted. It's almost dying down in here now. So we might switch it up and head to another area. I think, what is it? You want to hit up Abby's room next?
Or John Morris's in?
Yeah, that's what I meant. But I meant like where Abby was killed at.
Yeah.
We had a slow start to this, but we ended up getting a lot of really great intelligent responses. Now we're just going to move on to the next session where we do EVPs.
Alright guys, so we're about to get started right now. So we are up on the 3rd floor, which is also the attic. This is where Bridget, the maid, this is where her room was and where she'd stayed. So we are currently, I have my mom in there getting ready to do the Estes method. I do believe she is ready to go. We're going to start asking questions and see what we can get out of Bridget. From what I understand, when she was on her deathbed, or close to her deathbed, she wanted to admit a secret to somebody, but then, ooh, my light just kind of went blue. I think I just saw my shit go blue. I've never seen it go blue before. That was weird. I don't know if it's like an outage or something. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Can you turn that light on? That was weird. Anyways. But, when she realized she wasn't on her deathbed anymore and was 100% better, she basically said, oh, I have no idea what you're talking about, when that person went to go see her. They asked about the secret and she played like she was delusional. So I feel like Bridget has something she wants to share but is too afraid to share it. So we're gonna go ahead and see. Alright. So, do you prefer to go by Bridget or Maggie? My name's Drew. And I just came here because I want to talk to you. Is that alright? So can you tell me what you prefer to go by? Do you prefer Bridget or do you prefer Maggie?
What are you trying to say?
Who am I speaking with right now? Can you tell me your name? My name is Drew. What's yours?
Interesting.
Am I speaking with Maggie? What's your name? Who am I speaking with? Candle just went out. Bridget. Am I speaking with Bridget currently? Or Maggie? Don't know what you prefer.
Call him. Drugs?
What are those secrets that you had that you're holding on to? Oh, Mag light went out in there. What's the secrets? There's some sort of secret, Maggie, that you're holding.
Ouch.
We all want to know. And now you've passed over. So I think it's okay to tell the secrets now. It's 100% okay. Nobody's going to get in trouble. Not even you. What happened the day of the murders? You were here that day. What happened? Who's guilty of the murders?
Trying to be like me.
Trying to be like me. What? That doesn't make any sense. Maggie. I'm calling out to you.
Can I give a cent?
What happened the day of the murders?
Say who?
You were here that day. What happened the day of the murders? You stuck up for Lizzie. Why?
Run.
No, I'm not running anywhere.
To the set? Yeah.
Maggie, what happened? What happened that day? It's now or never. You know, I seen a cross in there. So I'm assuming that you're a woman of God, correct? And if you're a woman of God,
How is it?
then you should know to repent of your sins, correct? So what sins are you holding back? What are those secrets?
Regret?
Regret? I know. So what are they? Don't hold on to that regret anymore. Let it free. Tell us. What happened that day?
We decided to try the Estes method instead first. Now, when we started, we thought we were getting some things, but we really weren't. So we decided to stop with that and switch over to AVPs. And at that point, we started to get some information.
Alright, so, we're really getting anything on the Estes method there. So, we're going to try to do some EVPs here. And, hopefully we can get
some EVPs here.
EVPs in here. Hopefully we can try to get some answers as to, you know, what happened that day, what Bridget has to do with it, why she stuck up for Lizzie, you know, that kind of thing. So, let's get into it. And I'm laying down because I'm exhausted this night.
Yes.
Let's be honest. It's been good, but I feel like the energy's definitely gone down, and it's taking a lot of our energy more so. So, goodness, I'm so sorry. Before I cut all this out. Anyways, let's get going.
And it's like after 3 o'clock in the morning, so.
Yeah, it's 3. Alright, so we're gonna place on the bed. So Bridget, or Maggie, or Margaret, I'm not really quite sure what you go by. I have questions that I want to ask you. One of them being is, what happened the day that the murders happened? Why did you stick up for Lizzie in the stand? Was it because she was guilty of something? And now, there was a moment but where you had gotten really sick, and you actually almost passed away. And during that time, you had called somebody and stated how you had a secret that you needed to tell them. And then you got better, and you never said what that secret was. You said, oh, you must have been delusional. But we all know that you have a secret, and we all want to know what that answer is. And you're now on the afterlife, so it shouldn't matter anymore. So now's your chance to come clean. Confess your sins. What happened the day of the murders? Mag. Oh, the mag light? What is your involvement with it? You were here that day. Death.
Oh, yeah.
It says death. Death. Which I mean.
Why did you stick up for Lizzie in the stand? Was it because she was guilty of something? And now, there's a
Sound like she's not guilty.
gotten really sick, and you actually almost passed away. And during that time, you called somebody and stated how you had a secret that you needed to tell them. And then you got better, and you never said what that secret was. You said, oh, you must have been delusional. Well, we all know that you have a secret, and we all want to know what the answer is. And we're not on the afterlife, so it shouldn't matter anymore. So now's your chance to come clean. Confess your sins. What happened the day of the murders? or something? Alright, you can stop right there.
So you admitted that a lot of death happened that day, which is true. But we want to know who caused those deaths. And I feel like you know the answer to that. You were the key to the missing puzzle. You know who did it. We just need you to tell us who it was, clear as you can. Who killed Andrew and Abby Borden? Are you trying to save Lizzie? Because you said she wasn't guilty. So if she's not guilty, then that only leaves one other person, which is John. Did he do it? Did he murder the Bordens?
happened that day, which is true. But we want to know who caused those deaths. And I feel like you know the answer to that. You were the key to the missing puzzle. You know who did it. We just need you to tell us who it was, clear as you can. Who killed Andrew and Abby Borden?
John Morris. It was Lizzie's uncle, John Morris.
Are you trying to say?
Listen.
Here, as you can. Who killed Andrew and Abby Borden?
John Morris.
Sound like that?
Are you trying to save Lizzie? Because you said she wasn't guilty. So if she's not guilty, then that only leaves one other person, which is John. Did he do it? Did he murder the Bordens?
So if I heard that correctly, you said John Morris killed the Borden's family, right? Why would John Morris kill the Borden's family? What motive did he have for that? All right.
So if I heard that correctly, you said John Morris killed the Borden family, right?
Yes, he did.
Why would John Morris kill the Borden family? What motive did he have for that? Why would John Morris kill the Borden family? What motive did he have for that?
That was hard to hear. What did you think?
Yeah, I think all signs point to him for whatever reason, and people will probably never know because it's over 30 years old case.
Yeah.
So it's just rumors, so everybody can believe what they want to believe, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like she had done it at all, not in my eyes.
Okay. All right. So, like she said, we got some good stuff tonight. I definitely think, just like she said, I definitely thought it was going to be a lot more active tonight, but I'm not saying this place isn't haunted because we did get some activity. We got some answers regarding to the history line, the stories here. I think that tonight we may have just caught it on an off night, which is possible. I think that we still have a lot of answers or a lot of questions. I don't think we'll ever know the truth. Do I think that Lizzie did it? Not really, no. I tell you the truth, I really don't know who did it. I feel like there's a lot of things that keep pointing to John, and it was interesting to hear that he, immediately just walked into the kitchen, grabbed some pears, started eating them, and basically kind of waited for the officer to realize, who are you? What do you have anything to do with this house or the family? And that's basically when he, told him, well, I'm the uncle, I'm John Morris. And basically just immediately started, the cops only asked, I don't even think they really asked him too much, but he basically just started spilling an alibi. I was here. I have this. There was a doctor that would do home visits, and apparently he went and visited his house, and he was telling the cops how, oh, you can check that because I was with this guy, and then apparently he got lost, and two people were so nice enough to give him directions, and I don't know. It was just a lot of here. I have proof of this, proof of this. It was just, somebody was just. I think we all realize that when somebody's just spewing too much information like that, that's unneeded, it's almost likely that they're either nervous that they might get caught of something that they're guilty about, or that they are just trying to cover up and make it look like they are 100% innocent and has nothing to do with it, and he's just a concerned uncle. So, I am apparently sleeping in one of the most haunted rooms
here. Apparently they have had reports of people running out of this room. So we are going to stay in here for the last 5 hours, I think, here. And see what this room is all about. Now, my mom is downstairs, like a floor below me, so she's on the second floor. And she is in John Morris's room. And that, again, that is where Abby's death was at. So, and that is also the second room that is the most haunted to stay in this house. So, we have a camera on in here, we have a camera on down there, and we're gonna go to sleep now and see what happens. Alright, guys. Good morning, everybody. So, we survived the entire night here at the Lizzie Borden house. It was pretty active for the most part. We had well, not for the most part, but we had a couple good things happen here and there, but not a whole lot. Now, that doesn't mean that this place isn't haunted. It just simply means, in my opinion, that maybe we caught it on a bad night, which is possible. You know, it's the first time in here. Maybe the ghost just didn't trust us enough to fully speak with us, which is totally fine. You know, we got some good stuff. We even got a name last night. Now, the name we got was John Morris. However, we don't have the actual proof to really pin it on him. We just know the rumors, the speculations, and things like that. In my opinion, it sounds a lot like he did it. I don't really know his motive, besides obviously the money. But I do believe that he's a very suspicious man. He's very sketchy and shady, and he would have had a lot of motive. So that will be concluding our night. We had a lot of fun here, alright? So make sure that you guys, if you're not afraid, hit that subscribe button. And I want you guys to comment at the end of this video what your guys' thoughts were, who you think did it, and how much you love this video. Alright, guys, so thank you so much. We're going to be heading into our next stop on this trip. So stay tuned with us, guys.